When it comes to The Bold and the Beautiful, every fan has their own opinion, and Soap Hub is no different. For 5 days, we sat and watched the good, the bad, and everything in between, and now we offer you a handy review, and a cheeky critique, of B&B's week that was. The Bold and the Beautiful, a critic's week in review as per usual. The Bold and the Beautiful has presented me with a whole lot to complain about. What's got me the most peeved, you ask? It's the perpetuation of the myth that Taylor's, Krista Allen, maiden name is Hayes. It just isn't. What's particularly egregious about this whole situation is the fact that The Bold and the Beautiful writers were made well aware of this error by devout fans, and rather than redress the issue, the show doubled down and had Taylor gush over her grandson being named after her. Perhaps TBTB thought that would shut the likes of me up. They were wrong. Equally unappealing was Taylor's argument as to why Douglas should be living with Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, rather than Hope Logan Spencer, Annika Noel. Where's the biology? She asked, apparently forgetting that actual blood ties have never been of utmost importance to, well, just about any character on B&B. Eric Forrester, John McCook, still thinks of, and treats, Ridge, Thorsten Kaye, like his son despite the fact that Ridge is, biologically, a Maroni, making his and Taylor's children, technically, Maroni. And don't forget that Taylor forked over a generous wad of cash to buy Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, another kid, so clearly, biology wasn't of paramount concern then. Also, I'd love it if we can call a moratorium on the whole nausea-inducing Forresters versus Logan's narrative. Seriously, nearly every scene that Taylor was in included some line of dialogue that amounted to, them bad, we good. The Hatfields and the McCoys they aren't. And that brings me to my big question, what is the purpose of Taylor's return? Because if it's to sit around and complain about Brooke Logan Forrester, Catherine Kelly Lang, and her kin, she can pop right back off to Gapery, or whatever medical conference will take her. After 5 days, I've had my fill of all that, thank you very much. Now, if The Bold and the Beautiful has an actual storyline in mind for Taylor, one that doesn't make her look like a pathetic lovelorn shrew, then I'll be here for it. But I have my doubts. Especially considering the fact that B&B brought back Deacon Sharp, Sean Cannon, as merely the catalyst for the same circular arguments between Brooke and Ridge, and Sheila Carter, Kimberly Brown, as, well, I'm still not sure of her purpose, comic relief? Maybe a lesson in how to defang one of soapdom's foremost she-devils? Further B&B critics' musings. Dear Bold and Beautiful, it would behoove you greatly to stop playing that oft-re-aired scene of Ridge greeting Brooke from atop that multi-tiered fountain. It only serves to remind viewers like me how awful Ridge truly is. He's there to apologize for leaving Brooke on their honeymoon because she answered a text from Deacon, the reason he also missed his own mother's funeral, and make us wish you'd play that scene that transpired soon after, you know, the one where Brooke backhanded Ridge with a passion. Do Brooke and Katie Logan, Heather Tom, really have that great of a relationship with Stephen Logan? Does he even know that Katie underwent yet another organ transplant and that he has gained a granddaughter in the form of Flo Fulton, Katrina Bowden? Most importantly, does he know that baby Beth is alive? So, let me get this straight, Brooke can't joke around with Deacon, or appear to play happy families with him and Hope, but Ridge can say that Taylor looks hot, go on and on about how he misses her, and cares about her, and hug all up on her? Got ya. Ridge, take several seats. Though it was clever, and deliciously bitchy, of Brooke to point out that Hope is in need of self-defense lessons in light of what transpired between Hope and Thomas, would it have killed B&B to also reference Hope's harrowing ordeal at the hands of the rapist Graham Darrow's, Justin Baldoni? As for Hope and Deacon bonding over martial arts? What a great way to incorporate one of Sean Karate Kid 3 Kanan's favorite pastimes. The Bold and the Beautiful, BB, airs weekdays on CBS. Check your local listings for airtimes. For more about what's coming up in Los Angeles, check out all the latest that's been posted on B&B Spoilers, and for an in-depth look at the show's history, click here. Ad block test, why?